The absence of technical schools in Amudat district has been blamed on the ever-increasing cases of female genital mutilation and child marriages. Sister Magdalene Nantongo, head teacher Kalas Girls Primary School, says young girls who finish primary 7 have no room for continuity in education and parents take advantage. Now, Bernard Yiga reports and says literacy levels in the district stands at 97%, a challenge that government and partners need to address urgently.
A visit to Kalas Girls Primary School in the Pokot district of Amudat in Karamoja region depicts young girls between 12 and 14 years of age seated in the schoolyard. They each escaped home after their families tried to force them to undergo female genital mutilation and marriage. Joyce, not her real name, aged 12, had barely hit puberty when her father in the neighboring Kenyan community agreed to marry her to an older man in exchange for 30 cows, but she later ran away to seek assistance here.
And then now, in the morning, she continued up to Kalas Girls.
Later, her aunt went and convinced her to return home. Joyce was beaten and locked in a hut for 3 days by the rejected husband, but she later escaped and fled again.
She went to her auntie's place. Those people caught her and they took her up to the bush. After taking her there, they told her that you climb the peak. She refused. They start caning her from there, and then they tie her legs with the hands and they put her in the picky. They took her up to there. She stayed there on Saturday, Monday, Tuesday. She came on footing up to here. Those people called.
She's one of the 12 girls living at Kalas Girls Primary School, a Catholic-founded government-sponsored school, purposely to escape child marriage, all FGM.
They are redundant. Apart from feeding, there is no other activity.
Female genital mutilation FGM, which involves the partial or total removal of the external genitalia, was outlawed in Uganda in 2010. But according to the United Nations Population Fund and local leaders, it continues to be practiced secretly.
We have collected a data of 77 girls from this mountain who have been circumcised.
According to the Uganda Bureau of Statistics, more than 90% of people in Amudat is illiterate, one of the reasons for escalating FGM and child marriage in the region.
They have now begun to marry the girl when he's still young, like 12 years. Right now, when the girl get married and they live during 14 years, these surgeons start to cut the child. When they're pushing the child like this, they cut the thing.
This problem is exacerbated by the absence of adequate secondary and technical schools in the district. Sister Magdalene Nantongo has spent 6 years as headmistress of Kalas Girls Primary School that has a population of about 600 pupils.
These girls are helped at this level, but when P7 is over, nobody takes them over. Apart from the few who will manage to succeed with the few sponsorship which are in the district, the rest, they have no future. But if the home is built and a technical school is put there, we can be able to train these children in Kukale.
The district has no technical school, and it's believed after primary 7, most girls are made to care for animals and help with housework until they marry, on top of practicing FGM. The RDC Amudat says despite the challenges, government is committed to developing Karamoja.
And we are also trying to set up a secondary school, another secondary school in this town. And so if you looked at what we are today from what we were, you see that the government is devoted, and we are sure that a few years to come, many people are going to be able to read and write.
Bernard Iga, UBC TV, Amudat District in Karamoja.